ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Press Pause Productions. I'm Tiffani D, and I'm here with Charles Barkley, who is at Temple University right now. You just gave a wonderful talk discussion with the students. Can you talk to us a little bit about why it was important for you to come here and speak with the students today?
Well, I do a lot of speaking. I don't normally speak to students. I normally speak to basketball teams for high school students. But it was cool to be here today because, I've been at Temple for a long time, going back to the early 80s. It's a great school, going back with John Chaney was the coach here. We used to play here every summer in the Sunny Hill League. So it's good to be back here.
Well, thank you for doing that. I'm a Temple student myself, and we really appreciate things like that. You made an excellent point about education and how it was important to you and how you wish you would have taken your education more seriously. Can you talk to prospective students or students now about how important education is?
Well, I think one of the problems we have in the black community, we're the only group that don't value education. Education is really important. You get a chance to dictate your future. I wish everybody could play sports for a living. I got very lucky. But we need to do a much, much better job of valuing education. But the most important thing you want to be able to do is can dictate your future.
Yes, sir. And one last question. You're getting the award today, the Alumni Media Communications Award. How does that feel, being an alumni?
Well, it's very nice. I've seen some of the other recipients who got the award. I think it's interesting, though, because I don't think we should be getting awards for talking about sports, but it's pretty cool. Obviously, it's got great tradition, but listen, it's really for all the people I work with, because when you're on television, you probably do the least amount of work than all the people behind the scenes. So it's really an award for them.
And I do recall you saying that as well, that a lot of people want to be in front of the camera, but there's so many jobs behind the scenes, and that's important to the running of the machine that is the host and the media correspondents.
It's the most important part of the machine because they do all the hard work. And everybody wants to be on camera, but there's only a couple jobs on camera. But there's hundreds of jobs behind the scenes. So when people talk about going to get into television, I think it's important to think about trying to get behind the scenes instead of being on camera.
And any last words of advice for current students or anyone out there in general in their careers?
Well, first of all, just try to make sure you dictate your future. You don't want to be part of the system where you just have to do whatever. The main thing is try to control your own destiny.
Well, thank you so much, Charles. I know it's not Mr. Barkley, it's Charles.
Charles, that works.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.